Optus Chief Executive Ms Bayer Rosmarin has resigned from the telco after the nationwide outage nearly 2 weeks ago, which cut off services to more than 10 million Australians. This was the second crisis under Ms Bayer Rosmarin's watch, who last year was criticised for her response to the cyber attack, where thousands of customer records were published online. Optus Chief Financial Officer Michael Venter will assume the role of interim CEO, while the parent company Singtel conducts a global search for a new chief executive. Joining me now is telco analyst Paul Budde. Paul, thanks so much for your time. Did Kelly have to go? Was leading the company for 2 crises in 12 months simply too much for Singtel to handle?
Yeah, her position was simply untenable. I mean, it's the most forward-looking sort of resignation we've seen this year. It was just so very clear that she could not handle a disaster for the second time. She underperformed in that situation under stress. And yeah, you require from a CEO that she is able, or he or she is able, to handle a situation like this. And she unfortunately was not able to do that in the correct way.
Yeah, Kelly appeared before the Senate inquiry on Friday, fended off questions about her resignation. Obviously, she's now resigned today. But how much brand damage has Optus suffered over the past 12 months with these 2 different crises?
Yeah, definitely there has been damage. I think the major damage will more be on the business and the government markets rather than the residential market. For the residential market, it's quite often, it's like banks, does it make any difference if you go from one bank to another? Does it make any difference if you go from one telco to another? So I think there the market share damage will be limited. However, business and government customers of Optus are going to review their situation, and they absolutely want to make sure that the situation will improve. And they also might build up redundancy, utilizing other telcos in the country, and that might take away some of the business from Optus in that respect. So in general terms, yes, the reputation has been damaged. Will there be an enormous amount of market share damage in the residential market? No, but there will definitely be some financial damage in the business and government markets.
Kelly was only appointed in April 2020, about 3.5 years ago. But what do you make of the Chief Financial Officer, Michael Venter, now stepping up into the interim role?
Yeah, he's typically a CFO, good lot of experience in banking, finance. So I think he will definitely be able, on the financial side, to keep the company going. The company is in good health. It's not that the company was suffering financially or something like that. So the company is in a good shape, and yes, you do need a steady hand. Mainly on the finances. That's a very critical element in any of the telco businesses. So he will definitely do that. I don't think he will take over the CEO-ship, but he definitely will be. He's a very capable man with a good background and lots of skills to ensure that the company financially will go easily through these difficult times.
And what about Optus's head of the business customers, Gladis Berle, and the former New South Wales Premier? Do you think she has a chance of being appointed the new chief executive?
Yeah, to be honest, I doubt that. I think in the current situation, where Optus has these problems, do you want to bet Gladys into that role? I mean, she has, of course, baggage. Her personality and personal decision-making skills, have been questioned. I think that in the current situation, if there was nothing happening, yes, she would have been a good person to follow up. But at this particular point in time, I doubted very much that the company would be eager to appoint Gladys in that position, not because she can't do it, but I think more so because of the baggage that she has in relation to the previous sort of situation when she was a premier.
Paul Budde, telecommunications analyst, thanks for coming on the program today.